It was already dark when I decided that I needed to stop and rest for a while. I saw a light in the distance and decided to follow it. It led me to a tavern, and I decided to stay there for the night. A man asked me what a lady like me was doing in such a place. I answered him politely. My name is Rebecca Michelson. I live in a small village near Saint-Malo, France. My husband and I have been wanting a child for so long, and we were desperate because I just couldn't get pregnant. I learned from a woman in our village that they were organizing a pilgrimage to Walsingham. I immediately jumped on this opportunity because I knew that there was a shrine dedicated to Our Lady, and it was recommended to women to go and pray there for children they had or they hoped to have. The man then asked me if there was anything I had to do before going, since he was planning on going on a pilgrimage himself. I answered that if you wanted to go on pilgrimage, you had to confess all your sins, and before a priest could give you a blessing, you had to apologize to anyone you've ever harmed and pay all your debts. That was our biggest problem, to pay all our debts, since my husband and I were very poor. But we managed to save some money and repay everything we owed. Then, when I got my blessing, I boarded on a big boat on our way to England. When we came to shore, some people did a bit of the road with me until we got separated and I continued my journey alone. The road was tough, long and tiring. I walked through day and I walked through night, through the forests. But I didn't give up. Then the man asked me about my clothes. I told him it was a uniform that all pilgrims had to wear. It consisted of the script, which was a pouch in which we stored all our belongings, such as food, money, and documents. Then we had a sclavane, which was a long tunic that protected us from the cold and which we slept on. And finally we had a staff. It was usually made from wood, and it was used to protect us. But it also had a symbolic significance. The staff was to frighten the devil, the script to show the pilgrim is poor like Jesus was, and the sclavane, which provided us with warmth and protection, represented Christ's love for mankind. Before I went on the pilgrimage, the priest told me that I had to make an offering that meant something to me. I decided that when I came to the shrine, I would give Our Lady my pendentive. It was in my family for decades, and I left it there as an offering to show that I was willing to do anything to have a child.